Well, welcome back, friends. Just want to give you a quick update on what I've been working on. And a lot of it has been dedicated to getting a perfect water template. So this is the water that I've got so far. Everything I've made so far has been completely from scratch. Let's hop in real quick, see what it's like from underneath. So you can see there's some cool looking effects underwater. And the water from underneath looks cool. And really the purpose of this, when I say I'm trying to make the perfect water template, or create the perfect water, is I want it to be perfect for people to use in their own levels. That's the main thing. So what I've been going with is pretty much making a perfect square grid and using the grid snap. So if you use my water in your level and you use grid snap, it should be really easy to make the water your own. So for example, everything I'm making here, so if we make sure you go to your grid and you turn it on to 8, and pro tip, if you turn your grid to 8 and you have the floor on, each of these squares that are on the floor, these are 8, these are all snapped to 8. So if you put your grid to 8 and you turn on your floor, everything will line up with these squares, and that can make everything really simple when you're creating objects and trying to make them symmetrical. It just makes it so much easier. So as long as you do that and you're using my water template, then you could essentially just copy and paste, and you can super easily use my water and copy and paste it using the grid like I am here, and just create like massive water levels. You could create a river, you could change the color of it and turn it into like a lava. So I just made a ton of water there, and it barely takes up any of your memory. That's another thing that I'm really focusing on, is just making sure that it doesn't hog up your space. So right now we're underwater. This is kind of what's like it if you're a little bit deeper underwater. Just getting creepy underneath, but so yeah, more of the story is that's what I'm working on. If this is something you want to help me with, if you got any comments or suggestions, I'd love your help. If you want to play test it, I can put it on private or something. So yeah, trying to create the perfect water, mostly to let everybody else use it in their own levels, and they don't have to spend hours on it trying to make the perfect water, because it's harder than it looks. Like, just to do the last thing in the stream is I'll show you how I made it. Let's go over to a blank water space over way up here, and if we zoom in real close, really the water is made of 3 pieces. It's made out of 2 top layer pieces of paint. Here's one, and then here's the other. Can't really see them. And then there's also a layer of fog underneath all of that. So that's what it's made out of, but a lot of little fine tuning and everything goes into it. But thanks for tuning in. This is Clever Trev. That's what I'm working on. Shoot me a comment if you got any suggestions, insults. Take care now. Bye bye.